Hey, how's it going? Vin here. Hopefully you're doing well and welcome back to day number 2. How are you? Did you enjoy yesterday's training? We've covered everything about why affiliate marketing is the number one way for you to generate income this year. We spoke all about the products, we spoke about where to find great products and why you should be focusing mainly on digital and not physical stuff. If you didn't watch that training, make sure to go back and watch it. Check your email because I emailed you yesterday directly after the training, and you could go back and you could consume that information if you want. So today we're going to jump straight into it. We're going to talk about secret number 2, which is really the engine to the entire process. If you remember day number 1, we spoke about the vehicle, choosing the right products, the right services, and how to market them right through affiliate marketing. And today we're going to talk about the engine, how to create a 6-figure marketing system that sells for you on autopilot 24/7, 365. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to show you very soon. Actually, if you create a system, you know how to do it strategically, it's very, very simple, okay? So let's get to it. This is Dan Kennedy, one of the best marketers in the world, and he says, all wealth is built on systems, what do the heavy lifting for you. And I want you to remember that for a second. It's really about implementing the right systems, what will do the selling and telling and the heavy lifting for you instead of you trying to do everything. So one of the persons in the world which basically built some great systems, which is very, very successful, he's a billionaire, is Mr. Jeff Bezos, who is the owner and founder of Amazon, right? So that's him on the left-hand corner. You could see he started from a very humble background. He just had a desk, a computer, but he was very, very smart. He had a very long strategy, very long term, and it took him a long time to actually get Amazon into profit. But he applied the system called the Amazon flywheel, which is actually quoted in a lot of case studies. And that's how he was able to create amazing customer service for his customers, and that's how he eventually got Amazon to one of the biggest companies in the world, and that's why he's one of the richest men currently, right? Because he implemented a strategy and he implemented a system that helped him sell his products and build his business for him. Now, here is a big warning. 95% of people who start affiliate marketing fail because of the 5 reasons we spoke about in day number 1, if you remember. Those are the 5 reasons, and we're going to dive into one of the main reasons today. And it's the reason number 1 we covered on the last slide is the gurus out there are teaching basic and wrong strategies and people can implement in their business, and that's what I failed for in the first 5 years of my career when I was building my business online, and I was wasted tons of money and I was almost went broke. And I was implementing that in my business, and I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like in this few slides. Okay, so I call this the broke model. And it's still taught today. So what people teach you is if you want to sell somebody else's product for affiliate marketing, all you need to do is go and grab your affiliate link, and all you do is you send traffic, send customers directly to the product. Now, if you're doing that, or if you did that, okay, this is basically going to give you a 1% conversion. So that means that 100 people lands on your sales page, your affiliate link, which is your sales page of whatever product you're trying to promote, only 1 person will buy, which is ridiculous. There's no system, there's no strategy. It's just a very, very amateur and silly way to promote your business, okay? So don't do it. And if you've ever tried it before, this is why you're not succeeding. So now this is what the gurus are generally teaching. So they've taken the broken model, they've modified it slightly because they keep it very, very simple for most people. That's how they teach, because they want people to have something easy to use, but simple doesn't really work. So it's the same thing. They get you to find a product and offer in one of the affiliate networks, grab your affiliate link, nothing changes there. But what they do is they add a capture page, a squeeze page, or a lead page in front of your affiliate offer. So you could collect your leads' emails, your customers' emails. So you send traffic, and from all different sources like social media, paid advertisement, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, but we'll talk all about traffic tomorrow. So don't worry, I've got you covered. This is going to be another very exciting training. So when you send traffic directly to the capture page, usually it's in between 40 to 60% of people will leave their email in your capture page, and the rest will just bounce off because they're not interested. But when somebody enters their email, it goes into your email list, your email managing software, your autoresponder. You collect that email and then you could follow up automatically. And what they say then is all you have to do is every single day email your customers, your prospects, to the same offer over and over and over again. Okay? Now, what is the problem in this picture right here? Well, the problem is, if somebody's seen that exact offer one time and they weren't interested and they didn't buy, what makes you think that sending them back to the same sales page over and over and over and over again is going to make any difference? Why would they change their mind? Well, yes, maybe some people might buy, but the reality, most people won't. And this is why this model doesn't work, and this is why the conversion rate is still only 1%. And this is why 95% of affiliate marketers will try affiliate marketing stay broke, because they're using a model what doesn't actually work. And I spent 5 years using this model from 2016 onwards, and I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I was like, I'm following the gurus, I'm following the courses, I'm investing in the training, I'm investing my time and mentorship, but I'm still not succeeding because I had the wrong blueprint, I had the wrong model. That's why I failed. So this is a broken system. Don't use a structure like this. I'm going to show you in a second exactly what works, and I'm going to turn this on its head, and you'll see it's not that complicated as long as you understand how to set up properly. So here's the thing you need to understand about the way people buy things online. People don't buy products. What they actually buy is they buy solutions, results, they buy outcome, feelings, and also status. Okay, let me prove this to you. Now, when you get flowers for your girlfriend, your wife, or your sister or mother, whatever it is, what your wife and girlfriend is looking for is they're not looking for the roses per se. They're looking for what those roses represent. And what do they represent? They represent love, right? They want to feel loved. And that's why traditionally for Valentine's Day, all over the world, men will buy roses for their partner. Okay? So that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a feeling. They're looking for the emotion attached to it. So why does people buy a Ferrari, for example? They don't necessarily buy because it's a fast car. It's because of what it represents. It represents status. It represents the best of the best in the field of vehicles. And people only want to drive Ferraris or Lamborghini or Porsche or Maserati or whatever tickles your fancy. But you get the idea, right? It represents a certain status, and it gives you a certain posture, and it also gives the person a specific feeling. And that's why people buy Ferraris. And why does people buy Rolexes? All right, if you could see this Rolex, and I don't know about you, but me personally, I think Rolex are ugly watches. But people will still buy and spend a lot of money on Rolexes. Why? Because people want to see, people want to show other people that they could own a Rolex. And it's a status thing, it's a posture thing. It's not really necessary about the product itself. It's not about a watch, it's not about a car, it's not about roses, it's a physical item, but it's what they represent. So that's what, and that's how people buy things all over the world, not just online, offline as well. But when you understand that, and you understand how to tap into the reason why people actually buy versus the product itself, that's how you start generating a lot of sales. But look, we're going to come back to this very, very soon. But when I learned this concept, okay, on 2016, when my mentor Vic, my business partner now, showed me exactly what I was doing wrong in my business. He says, Vin, well, you need to stop doing what everybody else is doing. When everybody's zigging, you need to zag. You remember we spoke about that on day number 1? Well, I followed the model that he taught, and this is how it changed. So I picked a product online, just like everybody else does, and I built myself a capture page so I could capture people's emails, right? But instead of sending people directly to the sales page of my affiliate product, what I've done instead is I added something in the middle which allowed me to build a relationship and add value to my prospects, my customers, right? And when it came from my little system, I built a series of 4 very simple videos. It was just a little headline, a little video, and a little button, right? Which I led them to the affiliate link. That's all I did. Super, super simple. But all this did, it put me in the middle of the capture page and the product, and allow me to build a relationship and add some value to my potential customers. And that's all it was. And this thing, this little system here, super, super basic, right? Generated me over 20,000 every single month. I could not believe it. I went from 0, all right, in 2016, and then I met Vic, he showed me how to do this, and then I was generating 20,000 a month, all right? Absolutely bonkers. So I couldn't believe it. Just this small thing, this what I call this as the value-based system, because you're adding a little bit of value to your customers' life. And I started teaching this. I wanted to see if this could work with other people, not just me. And I started teaching people how to do this. And you know what? The results were mind-blowing. Every single person I teach the same model to, the people who took action, all right, not the people who just took the information, done nothing with it, start generating money. And I'm not just talking a little bit of money, I'm talking about life-changing money. And this was in the early days, before we had AI and all the technology we have right now. And this is crazy stuff, right? But not only was I getting these results, other people were getting the same results just from this one simple tweak. Now, let's get back to Dan Kennedy. What did Dan Kennedy say? All wealth is built in systems, what do the heavy lifting. So what I done there is about a little tiny system, and that's it. That's all I did. And there's a lot of automation that goes into it. You know, you need to build it, you need to put in a little bit of work, but once it's done, it's done. It's automated. You don't need to do anything else. And all I have to focus on is traffic and bringing them through the front door. All right, pretty cool stuff, right? I could see you nodding behind the screen right here. But let's take this one step further. We're going to make this more sophisticated, and I'm going to show you how this really, really works. So I call this a 6-figure automated affiliate selling system, or the digital cash machine. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to set this up yourself. So this is how it works. First of all, you always want to focus on the result. Okay, what are we trying to get the customers? What results do they want? They don't want the product, they want the result. In this case, there might be that they want to travel the world, they want more freedom, they want to spend more time with people that love, they don't want to work in a 9-to-5 job, or they just want to live the best life that they can. All right, that's the feeling, that's the goal, that's what they're looking for. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to find a product that could fulfill that need, what could give that result. So we still have to sell a product, but we're not going to focus on the product, we're going to focus on the result. But the product, what delivers that result is perfect. So now we're going to build a capture page, because we need to collect people's emails, because emails are still the #1 matrix, for marketers that people use to communicate with their clients. So you want to collect the emails, and then when they enter the email, they're going to be led to a very simple selling system, which I call the value series, the value ladder. Okay, now what do we do next? We're going to capture their emails, and every single person what lands on a capture page, not everybody is going to enter the email address, and between 20 to 60% will, and the rest will leave, because they want to see what's behind the door. All right, so we're going to collect those emails, and we're going to build a little database of people, and we call this our internal traffic. And then we're going to start emailing people. And I'm going to show you how this is different from the broken model, right? Is all we're going to do then is we're going to create something which is called a hub, okay? Our money hub. And the money hub is like your branded home on the internet. It's going to brand you, it's going to give you a stake on the ground, it's going to tell your story, and it's going to have ways for your customers to interact with you. And then you could lead your hub back to your little selling system, or straight to the product, to the offer, what you're trying to promote, or you could lead them to other offers, which is multiple streams of income where you could generate even more money. So the hub is your center of operations, it's your command center. It brands you, positions you as an expert, and allows you to sell people in different directions so you could generate more income for yourself. So I'll show you exactly how this works in detail. So when you do this particular model right here, your conversions go from 1%, all right, remember industry standards, 1%, and between 10 to 15%. Think about that. You've just 10x'd all the way up to 15x if you do this right. The industry average is just 1%, and this is the model which will get you some incredible results, okay? So now we're going to start sending external traffic leads to the capture page. Again, we're going to cover all this traffic strategies tomorrow in day number 3, so make sure you check your email for that. But what you want to do is something really, really ninja. We're going to do something called retargeting, where you could basically put a pixel on your page, which will go into the person's browser who comes on your page, and you can follow people all over the internet. Have you ever been on somebody's website and then you see the ads everywhere? You see the banners, you see the ads, you see them on YouTube, they just keep popping up in front of you, and you're like, how did I keep seeing these people? That's actually retargeting. So you're retargeting the customer who didn't buy from you or opt into your system yet. So we're just going to follow them all over the internet, and so you could build some more trust, and eventually they'll come and buy from you. So this entire thing right here, this red square, is your entire system that you could automate. Okay, and this is why I call this the 6-figure automated affiliate selling system, the digital cash machine, because you only have to set it one time, and your capture page, your selling system, your hub, your emails, everything is all automated. You don't have to touch it anymore, and this is why this is such a brilliant business model. It gives you your time back, and you could travel, you can make money while you sleep, you can make money while you're ill if you don't feel like working, but it doesn't mean you don't have to work. You do initially, all right? But I'm going to show you a shortcut where you could save even more time, and once you've done it, it's automated and it comes super, super fun. Now, this here is a real reliable business model. Now, here's the thing. This is where most people are right now, and this is where I was back in 2016. I had no systems, and all I had was a broken funnel, and it kept me broke and it kept me sinking, and that's what a lot of people are doing online. And you do not want to be that person. What you do want instead is a well-oiled cash-producing system or a money hub that works for you day and night. Do you see the big difference? All right, one's just a little sinking boat with holes, and the other one is a giant island with economies. We've got transportation, bridges with ships, and it's just amazing, right? And I'm going to show you how this works, right? So when you have a money hub, you literally make multiple streams of income from all these different sources. It's super fun, and these are some of my multiple streams of income, as you can see right here. And I've been averaging about 1,000 a day from most of my multiple streams of income, right? And they are not my products, guys. They are not products that I own. They're all affiliate products which are created by other people. And again, I'll show you where you can access this if you want, where you can get these products. And they are just generating sales for me because I structure my business in a very, very specific and strategic way. Okay, so now if we take a look again at the 6-figure automated affiliate selling system, this is where you could generate income. First of all, you could generate income for your simple little selling system that builds relationship with your prospects, and it sends out directly to your primary product, your primary offer, your affiliate product. And then your money hub could also have multiple streams of income, and it can send people in different directions. You could have as many MSIs if you want, multiple streams of income as you want. So does this make sense? Are you getting excited yet? This is how you build a multi-6-figure, even 7-figure empire every single time. And this is what my money hub looks like. It's like a branded website. It's got my face, it's got my story, it's designed very well, and it links out to all these different MSIs, multiple streams of income. So I could send people in whatever direction that I want, because now they know who I am. I've branded myself, I've positioned myself in a certain way, and it becomes really, really fun, right? So here are the 4 golden rules about making money on the internet, promoting product. So the first rule is never ever promote a product directly. So that means, you remember what I showed you at the very, very start? A lot of people are selling products directly. They grab an affiliate link and they send people straight to the product, or they get a capture page and the capture page is linked straight to the product. You never want to do that because everybody else is doing that, and everybody looks the same, and people love but they hate to be sold to. All right, let me say that again. People love to buy but they hate to be sold to. So never promote a product directly, because you need to stand out from the crowd. You need to stand head and shoulder above the competition and get people to notice you, and this is how you do it, all right? Never promote a product directly. You want to promote it using a system, okay? Number 2, don't be just another affiliate. Do what others are not willing to do. So now, the reason why a lot of gurus are selling the very simple, basic, incomplete model is because they think by teaching you a very simple strategy that it's just going to be easier for you to do that. Instead of teaching you the real way, they teach you a super simplified model, so just so they could give you something to you which is put together, and if it doesn't work, you know what? It's your problem, it's your fault. But the reality is, it does require a slight more sophisticated selling system and strategy in order to sell well. So don't just be like another Me Too or a broken affiliate. which is not willing to do the work. You need to be willing to do what other people are not willing to do to get results, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Number 3, you need to create systems what do the heavy lifting for you and will add value. So create a system that works, create a system that does the heavy lifting, wherever you decide to be there or not, but create a system that adds value to your prospect, to your customers, so they get to know you and trust you. And number 4, don't only sell the main affiliate product, what you've decided to sell, always have multiple streams of income through your Money Hub. And that's how you maximize your commissions. This is where the pros play. This is what I discovered in 2016, well, a little bit after 2016, when and then I start generating incredible income. So they are the 4 rules, right? So when it comes to Money Hubs, let me show you how a Money Hub looks like and how it works. All the top gurus, all the top people out there have their own Money Hub, and I'll prove it to you. You probably recognize this guy here, which is Tony Robbins, one of the biggest motivational speakers in the world. This is Tony's Money Hub. Russell Brunson, you've probably heard of him. He's the creator of ClickFunnels, and his business does about $300 million every single year. It's the #1 software to build pages, okay? And this is his Money Hub. This is Brandon Bouchard, which is one of the top performance coaches in the world. That's his Money Hub. And this is Grant Cardone. And I'm sure you've heard of Grant Cardone. He's worth billions. He's wrote the 10X book. And he's done the Undercover Millionaire, the TV show, recently. And this guy is crushing it. And that's his hub. Okay? So here's the thing. All the big people, all the big players have hubs. They have Money Hubs, and it's important for you to do so. But here's the problem. There's a few ways for you to build something like this out. So option number 1, which I think is the hardest way, is you can hire a designer on Fiverr.com or wherever you want. You need a front-end developer, which is about 150, a back-end, which is 150, analytic person, which is $75 an hour, and there's lots of roadblocks, lots of obstacles, and it could be very, very complicated for you to get to build a Money Hub, which is the ultimate, what the problem is here. So option number 2 is you can hire an agency. Now, option number 1 is not a good option, okay? Option number 1 sounds a bit better. You could hire a pro to do this for you, and you just pay them for results. So hire a professional to do the design for you, but remember, you get what you pay for. So bear that in mind. So if you're only going to spend small money, you're probably going to get something which is not that good looking. And the other thing I want to mention is don't be cheap on your journey to greatness. Very, very, very important. This is a lesson that I learned very early on in my career. And if you want greatness, you need to be willing to put some skin in the game. It doesn't mean you have to spend hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands every single month, but you need to put some skin in the game or you're never going to be able to level up. All right, so don't be cheap on your journey to greatness. Now, there's a company called Influx, and what they do is they specialize in building these very, very beautiful Money Hubs. So some of the Money Hubs that I just showed you earlier on, like Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson, Grant Cardone, they all use this company, Influx, to build their hubs, which is great. You could just hire them and build it. But here's the thing, they're not cheap. They're not cheap, all right? Their plan starts from $30,000. So if you want a good plan, you need to pay $30,000. If you want the better plan, it's $39,000. And if you want the best plan, it's $75,000. Now, here's the problem with hiring a company like this. Is not they don't build beautiful hubs, it's just the facade, it's just the way it looks. But when in terms of marketing, functionality, and in terms of multiple streams of income, the value series, the autoresponders, in terms of the whole selling strategies and the products, they don't do any of that. They just literally build the hub itself, the facade, that's it, the outside. And they will do this in between $30,000 to $75,000, which is absolutely crazy. Yes, there's probably a market for that, but who has $30,000 to $75,000 lying around? All right, it's a lot of money. So what if, instead of doing that, because option number 1 is about not that good, but what if there's a third option? What if I could, or what if you could replicate my entire 6-figure automated affiliate marketing system without having to pay an arm and a leg and without having to put it piece by piece together yourself? Do you think that will help? When I first started, I had to learn all these things. I had to piece everything together, which took a lot of time. And it's an option for you, but it could be very, very difficult, and not everybody's going to be successful that way. But here's another option. Do you think, all right, this will help you if I could give you this? So could I hook you up? Could I give you access to my Money Hub blueprint? Would it help you out? Is it okay if you model my design and follow my exact same strategy for selling affiliate products online? Is it cool? If I give you my contacts, and so you could create your hub at a fraction of a price. Literally, when you find out how much this costs, it's a little bit of a joke. And you're going to be building an entire system, and they're going to do it for you, and it's ridiculously low. So what if you could have the exact same setup as me? Everything I showed you. Do you think that would help you? Look, if you're interested in that, stick around, keep watching the training, because I'm going to show you, if you're interested, how you could get access to this. So this is really what my 1,452 per day affiliate system looks like. And people come in, okay, so they enter the email and they go to my email list, they watch the very simple selling system and adds value, and it sends it to main product. And then it goes to my Money Hub, and my Money Hub works like a well-oiled machine, and it sends them through multiple streams of income. And this is how the pro operates. And now it looks a little bit complex, right? But what if there's a way for you to simplify all this so you do not have to build all of this yourself? You could just get it, one click of a button. Do you think that would help you out? I think it would, right? So I'm going to show you a way and how you could access to that if you really want it. So make sure to stick around. And I hope you enjoyed today's training. We covered a lot of stuff. We covered the strategy, what not to do, the broken model. You do not want to use the broken guru model. You definitely want to use the 6-figure affiliate automated system. And now, this is the model what I recommend to everybody, all my students, if you want to be really successful online. So look, I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you took notes. I hope you take action, and make sure to check back tomorrow, because I'm going to be sending you an email, because tomorrow we're going to be talking about secret number 3, the fuel, how to get massive amount of high quality traffic to your website that will convert into sales. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So watch your email like a hawk. Watch your spam box, and watch your promotion tab if you're using Gmail, and white label my emails so you make sure you get them every single day, okay? So if you're interested in it. Now, if you're still watching and you're still here and you're ready, you're like, Ven, this is super exciting, I want to get my hands on a copy of my own automated Money Hub and your exact blueprint. If you want to do that, go ahead and click the link below if you're ready to start your own 6-figure automated affiliate business. And my business partner, Vic, is going to show you exactly how to get started if that's what you really, really wanted. So look, I hope you enjoyed today's training. And also, please, if you like the training, leave me a comment, leave me a review below so I know how I'm doing, so I could improve on the training. And I will see you in the next video.